Hello everyone, I'm John, this is Sean.
Alright.
And this is Everyday Food Reviews, and today we bring you the Meatless Meatball Marinara from Subway.
Yeah, so...
Carrying on with our Veganuary theme.
Yep, we've got them here. We paid for a foot long and asked them to wrap them up separately.
Yeah, because we are cheapskates. And doing food reviews can get quite expensive sometimes, can't it, mate?
It can do.
Well, it makes sense though, you know, if you and your friend are going and you just want a 6-inch sub each.
Well, yeah.
It was $5.20 for a foot long or $3.20 for 6-inch sub, so...
Which way? Yep, so we've got hearty Italian bread.
Yeah.
We've got vegan cheese. And we've got no salad or sauce, because the meatballs come with sauce.
Yeah. And on the picture, it didn't really come with anything, so he stayed pretty true to what Subway are advertising it at.
The vegan cheese hasn't melted very well. It's kind of it looks like the texture of rubber. But, I mean, you might expect that. I've only had vegan cheese once. I think it was vegan camembert, and it was unimpressive, to be honest. But, yeah. So this 6-inch has 500 calories as it comes. I think that's without cheese, but we'll flash up the nutritional information and find out exactly.
Well, no, it said 350 calories in the 6-inch.
Did it?
Yeah.
So
it was like 600 in the whole foot long.
The thing I sent you was for a 6-inch, I think.
Oh, I was reading the menu in there. Well, we'll have a look anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We'll look online.
First bite I had was I just had a whole meatball and just ate it, and then the second bite I've like bit half of one so I can have a look at the actual texture of the meatball, and it's really nice. I mean it tastes just like a meatball marinara Subway. That obviously is because of the sauce, the marinara sauce. It's absolutely delicious. I get these regularly in Subway anyway.
Yeah, the sauce tastes virtually the same.
Yeah, the cheese, you can tell the cheese is a bit different.
Yeah.
It's maybe not as maybe not as smooth. It's probably a bit more of a bouncy texture when you chew it.
It's not bad though.
No, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just, like I say, it's just a bit more bouncy, a bit bouncy of a texture on you when you're chewing it, rather than it melting. You know, and it's melting as you chew it, like normal cheeses. But that's to be expected. There's some differences
compared to regular cheese. It doesn't taste quite right, but it does taste. It does have a cheesy flavour and it does have a creamy texture, which is good. And the meatballs themselves, I mean. With meatballs obviously being so processed anyway, I think this is quite a good thing for them to do a vegan version of, because it's not actually that different, because it's all minced up anyway. You know, it's the seasoning.
I'd say it's a little bit more. I don't want to say it's dry and people to go, it's dry, completely dry. It's not. It's probably a little more the makeup of the meatball. It's probably it feels a little more easier to chew, like crumbly. It's not as moist and
dropping crumbs. It does taste a bit more earthy. Like a bit. It doesn't taste quite as seasoned either, but that could just be could just have less salt in it. I guess I don't know, but it's really not bad. You know.
Again, what we're finding with these vegan options is the meat representation's actually coming across really well.
They don't taste the same, but they're certainly comparable. And yeah, this is. I don't think Subway had a vegan option before, did they?
No, I think the closest you could get to was the veggie patty thing.
Yeah, but that wasn't actually vegan. Apparently now they're doing
They've got a new vegan patty. We just saw it then, in the restaurant then.
So yeah, this is. It sounds like I'm just repeating myself, but I think this is a good thing for vegans, and for anyone who's not even vegan, you could get this with the normal cheese and still be reducing your red meat intake.
Yeah. I mean, it's just all round. It's just better. We're getting to that stage where you know, it's all over the news about climate change, and so things like this is obviously just a start to changing our habits and change the environment for the better.
Yeah.
Like you say, reducing your red meat intake, which for me is important because I am, you know, I don't like vegetables, I don't like salad. We make a lot of jokes on this channel about that, but you know, the serious aspects of it is like I just don't. So I eat a lot of meat. Mm-hmm. So and that's going to be the hardest thing. People like myself, because it's not just me.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to be the hardest people to convince.
Yeah. But with options like this, I think it will help convince a lot of people.
Absolutely.
I mean, even like myself, I can never see myself turning vegan and calling myself vegan because, as far as I'm concerned, like the ethical and moral questions it raises are too subjective for me to just rule it out completely. Like, yeah, I mean,
this is a good you know, these options that have come in Veganuary is really good. Well, I think we're going to have a discussion towards the end of the month, aren't we?
Yeah, we'll review the Greg's vegan
steak bake. Yeah, a lot of people have done it, and it's had a lot of exposure, and it's something we've not had to then do because a lot of other people have done it. So I think if we leave that to last end of January.
Yeah, we know that just reviewing that won't be a very sort of compelling video because, you know, everyone's already done it. What we'll do is...
But we can eat it, we can give our views on it, and then we can have a nice discussion about all the food that we've tried throughout Veganuary.
Yeah, the vegan food.
Yeah.
Do you just want to turn the key there because the radio's on? Just turn it off.
Okay.
Sound. Overall, I'd recommend this whether you're vegan or not. It's probably not quite as nice as the the regular Meatball Marinara, but it's most of the way there, and it's certainly sort of, you know...
the marinara sauce makes it...
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like you say, it's not going to taste the same, but with the marinara sauce being... I'm guessing that was already vegan anyway, because it was just tomatoes and seasoning, and but that can really make it and transform it. It's just kind of like the vegan KFC burger.
Yeah.
The coating makes it more KFC, and, you know, a better option for people who want to make a slight change.
Yeah.
We'll have to check the nutritional calories, compare them both. You can throw that up, can't you? Yeah. On the normal meatball and the meatless one.
Yes. Yeah.
So that'd be good.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it for this.
Yeah, no. It was, like we say, really enjoyable. Do you want to give it a rating?
What did I give those pizza subs?
I can't remember. And we didn't give a rating to the Rebel Whopper, was it?
Yeah.
But then it wasn't really vegan in the end, so
yeah. This I'd give probably a 5 or a 6, and that's just because like that sounds low, but we said when we started the channel like a 5 is what we'd give
anything that you can get from McDonald's.
Average sort of McDonald's sort of fast food stuff, and this a 5 or a 6 is what I'd give the normal Subway Meatball Marinara.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would give this the same as that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Yeah, 5, maybe more of a 6 because you know, as an option and meat representation, it's really not that bad at all.
Yeah, it is still
doesn't blow me away like the KFC one did.
For a 6-inch sandwich, it's still like £3.50 or whatever just for a 6-inch sandwich, or £5.20 for a foot long, which is still a lot of money for a sandwich. But you know, that's what the normal sandwiches there cost anyway.
Absolutely.
So you know, yeah.
So yeah, well, nothing more to add.
Nope. That's that.
Good. Right. Well, thanks very much for joining us. I don't know what happened then, but yeah. Thanks very much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.